Hello everybody, and welcome to my first ever tutorial on how to take apart an iPad. As you can see in this iPad, the screen is cracked. The fracture starts from this section here and spreads out through the whole screen to all sides. Now luckily for us, we had a very good case on it, and the crack did not make its way all the way through to the LCD screen. So today I will be showing you how to replace the glass portion of the iPad 2. As you can see, this one, which I've ordered from laptopscreens.com, was sent to me in black. I was under the impression I ordered the white, but no big deal. We will just do a face change for it. Today, the laptopscreens.com has sent me basically these tools here, which act as our putty knife and our little screwdrivers, so that we could take the screen apart with ease. They even sent us a little suction cup, which we probably will not be using. Anyway, we are going to start with replacing the screen. First thing we have to do is take the glass portion that's on the iPad right now off. Now, if you look here at the orientation of the iPad screen, you have the camera here and the home button here. To the right of the home button is the wireless card, which is one of the most sensitive parts of the iPad. So when we're taking the screen off, we want to be very careful that we do not mess up this portion of the iPad. In addition, here where the buttons are for the volume up and down, we also want to spend extra care taking apart, or else you will lose functionality in your buttons. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little tool right here, and I'm actually going to just push down between the screen and the metal casing. What I want to do is make enough of an opening so that I can easily come through with a different tool, or possibly the same tool, and lift the iPad up. So if we lift here very carefully, there is a lot of adhesive that holds the screen in place. So we want to be very careful, and this process could take a little while, which we'll probably have to skip the video forward, so that way it doesn't take us an hour. Now, as you can see, because the screen is cracked, pieces will be coming out of the iPad as we go to take it off. Now, you have to be extremely careful because these pieces that fly out are glass, so you can hurt yourself and cut yourself while working. Okay, welcome back everybody. After a good 20 minutes of taking the screen apart, when you're taking off the original screen, what you want to do is make sure not to take off this gasket that comes around here, unless your new product has it, which in my case it doesn't. Important that if your screen does not come with a gasket, that you be careful not to take your gasket out. Once you take the screen apart, there's going to be 4 screws here that you have to take out the LCD itself. If your LCD is in good condition, then you're good. In my case, it is. So over here, when you take your LCD screen out, you will notice 2 parts. One, this is the cable and ribbon for your digitizer, and this right here is the connection for your LCD screen. The connection for your LCD screen has a nice little handle that if you pop it up like so, you can actually take the LCD screen out very easily. Then you just want everything set in there. For your ribbon, if everybody can see, along the, depending on how you're looking at the screen, but on the other side of where the ribbon goes in, you actually have a little plastic piece that you will want to pop up on that side and this side, because there's 2 sections. What this is it allows you to actually take out the digitizer ribbon and push it back in. That is what allows freedom for that. So when you push these back down, it puts the ribbon back in place. Keeps the ribbon nice and secure. When everything's said and done, you want to set your LCD screen in. You want to make sure that the LCD screen itself is clean. The screen is also clear of debris. Now, the screen that I had purchased came with the bracket for the home button and the camera. When everything is said and done, you want to clear the outsides of your iPad of all the adhesive that was there previously. Okay, that is pretty much all there is to it. The rest of this video, I am going to go ahead and take off the adhesive so that I can stick it to my iPad. Okay, during that short break, I went ahead and removed the adhesive plastic strips that come on the replacement screen. Now I'm going to go ahead and screw my LCD back into place. There's no need to remove any other screws other than the 4 for the screen. If you find yourself removing screws, be very careful. They are very small, very easy to lose. So you definitely don't want to find yourself losing those pieces. Okay, I'm going ahead and putting my replacement screen on with the adhesive. Okay. Now, best practice would be to go ahead and turn your screen over and place something heavy on it for the next 24 hours. For example, that might not be heavy enough. We might need something else. You want to leave I'm going to put a couple of things on top, a couple of books here. It's going to make the adhesive stick really well. It is now day 2 and we have allowed the iPad sufficient time to allow the adhesive to stick. As you can see here, the screen is on, everything's working fine. We have a very responsive touchscreen, so we can use the iPad as it works great. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Hope it was helpful.